Hey guys, welcome back to Life with Liz. If you haven't already, make sure to subscribe to my channel, turn on your post notifications, that way you'll be notified every time your girl posts a new video. So I'm on my way to the store. I gotta go get some stuff. My compadre texted me yesterday, called me, wanting to surprise my comadre for her birthday. So I will be hosting a surprise birthday party, very intimate, very small. Basically it'll be just us and them, and then a couple of their compadres that are coming as well. So I'm gonna go get all the stuff for that, and that way I can go ahead and plan this surprise for her, get this all together, and hopefully she's surprised and she loves it, she deserves it. So stay tuned. All right guys, so to get ahead on tomorrow's stuff, I'm gonna go ahead and cut up all of the meat and get it ready. That way all I have to do is just take it out of the fridge and start frying it up. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys how I cut it. I'll just kind of start it off and then finish it off later, or right after, but I'm not gonna bore you guys with all of that. I'll just show you guys a little bit of it and then I'll cut it out. All right, so we have our meat here, so I'm gonna cut it into pieces about that big. So all right. So I've got quite a bit of meat that I'm gonna be cutting. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish that off, but you get the gist of it. I'm just gonna cut it up into small pieces, and then I'm gonna put it in a container, a bag, something to go ahead and place it in the refrigerator until I'm ready for it tomorrow. So I'm gonna finish all this up and I'll be back. Alright guys, I've been busy all day. I did finish cutting up the meat and I'll show you guys how much of that I cut up, but Art brought home some food, so I didn't have to cook dinner, which was kind of him. He brought home some Chinese food and it's looking amazing. Say hey, Miss Gabby. So we do, because Gabby is allergic to eggs, we get her a completely separate meal. And yeah. So we get her the beef broccoli and white rice, and then I just end up eating the same thing as her. But I did order some fried shrimp, and Art got the orange chicken combo. And I got some of his orange chicken as well. But it looks yummy. And with the fried shrimp, I do like hot mustard and ketchup. Does anybody else eat that? I love it with the fried shrimp. And you know the hot mustard, if you guys have had it, you can only do a little bit of it because that straight comes out of your nose.
You ever got a stuffed up nose? Just eat some hot mustard.
I know. Everything looks really good.
Thank you. I made it myself.
Art's got jokes. It's good. Really good. Hit the spot.
There's a lot of breading on that shrimp.
That's alright. I like it. Excuse you, Miss Gabby? Huh? It was your dad?
What the?
You're gonna hang out with him? Awesome. Alright, guys.
Oh.
We're gonna finish
Somebody
eating.
wanted that.
It was me. We're gonna finish eating and we'll be back. Alright, guys, so I did cut up all the meat, and this is how much meat I got. So I'm gonna stick that in the fridge and have it ready for tomorrow.
The next day.
Good morning, guys. Today is the day that we're doing the surprise party for my comadre, and of course I woke up and I am having a bad flare-up. It's in both of my hands. My middle finger is stuck in this hand, and then my other fingers are stuck in this hand. Of course it's gonna happen to me. I have it in my shoulder as well, so I gotta get things going. So I'm gonna take a super hot shower really quick, and hopefully that helps me. I'll eat something, and then I'm gonna take some ibuprofen, and hopefully I will be good to go. But I'm still in good spirits. Hopefully, you know, it's just gonna take me a little longer to move, so that I am able to use my hands, but hopefully the shower helps me. Usually a hot shower helps me. I did take my medicine yesterday. I did take my injection yesterday. So I'm hoping that with the hot shower will help me this morning. I'm praying it helps me this morning, because I have a lot to do today. So I'm gonna go jump in a hot shower right now, and then I'm gonna come out and get started on my stuff. So I'll be back. Guys, so I made some breakfast real quick. I'm gonna eat and I got my coffee so that I can go ahead and take some medicine and get going. My parents are here, they're watching TV. Gabby looking a hot mess, but she's eating too. But let me finish eating and I'll be back. Alright, guys, so I'm gonna go ahead and get started. I have macaroni in my pot over here already, because I'm gonna make some macaroni salad. I have my pot going here for the meat. So let me go ahead and get some of this stuff cleaned up, and I'll be alright, guys. So went ahead and warmed up the pan with oil. So now I've added my meat. So all it is just the meat and the oil. I'm gonna go ahead and peel some garlic and add that in here. And I'm letting this other one warm up so that I can go ahead and add the rest of the meat in there. But let me go ahead and peel my garlic, and I'll be back. And my mom called me this morning, and I told her that I wasn't feeling good, so she came to help me out. Two crippled ladies. All right, so we are peeling some fresh garlic, but I'm gonna go ahead and add some minced garlic as well. That going, and I already pulled off my macaroni, so I'm gonna get the stuff started for my macaroni salad. All right, so my pot over here is ready, so I'm gonna go ahead and add the meat in there. Add the minced garlic in that one. Love you too, baby. Okay. All right. So I'm gonna let these go while I get my other stuff together. All right, guys. So I went ahead and added garlic to that pot over there. So now I'm gonna add garlic to this one, and just give it a mix. And then I'm gonna go ahead and cover these, and then just come in and mix them every so often. But now that the garlic's in there, they can go ahead and do their thing. Go ahead and get the lids to those. So there's that one. Yeah? Yeah, just sit at the table, okay? And then we got that one. Alright, so let me get started on my other stuff. Alright guys, so I'm gonna go ahead and get my stuff ready for my macaroni salad. So I already washed this celery. So I'm just gonna chop the celery, some purple onion, some pickles, and then I'm gonna show you guys a little trick to when so that when you want to keep your salad, whether it be potato or macaroni, to keep it from drying out. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and start chopping this celery. And this is normally the way that I do it. So I give it this like chop, and then I go ahead and chop this again, only because, you know, I know I've told you guys I'm not a big celery fan, but it does give the potato salad and macaroni salad some really good flavor. So I do like putting it in there, even though I'm not a fan of celery. I wish I was, but I am not. Alright, so I'm just going to give this another chop to make it smaller. That way it's like finely chopped. And then I'll go ahead and add it into my bowl. And I also do have my eggs cooking, because I completely forgot about the eggs, but that's okay. So I'm gonna do my onion next, but in the meantime, let me go ahead and start toasting up my chilies so that I can have that ready for when the meat is done. Alright, so I'm just gonna go ahead and start placing my chiles in here on my pan. And I did go ahead and just take the stems off. And I have a combination here of Guajillo and New Mexico.
Different flavors. Some they use for. You ever notice when you go to the Chinese food place, the cookies always have a one almond in the inside?
Okay.
Stuff like that.
So, just gonna toast these up and get them ready, and this is basically what I do. Just make sure that they're lightly toasted. I don't want to burn them because then the salsa will be bitter. All right, so I'll be back. Alright guys, so I do have my chiles roasting here, or toasting. And so as they're coming out, I do have my pot here with water, and I'm throwing them in there. And as you can see, the seeds that come out, they are also, they'll start to pop, as you can see them coming out. So what I like to do is I'll get rid of them after a little bit. So I'll just dump that out, or scoop that out. Because you don't want any of those burnt seeds in your chile. You don't want to take those and add them into your stuff, because those are probably super bitter, and it'll make your chile bitter as well. So right now all I'm doing is just toasting these up, and then I'm going to throw them in water to reconstitute them. But in the meantime, I'm going to get rid of these seeds, and I'll be back. Alright, so I did empty out the seeds. So now I'm going to go ahead and start adding more chiles back in here. Alright, so I'm going to continue toasting these. Get these all done. And I'm putting them in here, and I have water in here, so I don't know if you can see that or not, but nice and toasty in there. So as they're coming out, that's where I'm putting them in. So I'm going to finish these up, and I'll be back. Alright guys, so I am toasting the last of the chiles, and I forgot to mention, I am using chile guajillo and New Mexico. That's what I'm toasting here. I'm going to go ahead and turn that off. And as you can hear, the meat is already drying up. Oh, I don't know why I turned that off. I'm going to turn that back on, and I'm going to go ahead and roast my tomatillos in there. I'm just going to dump out these seeds. I'll be back. Alright guys, so I did go ahead and put my foil back in, and I'm just going to put my tomatillos in to get those toasted as well. Trying to get all the bigger ones in there first. Alright, so gonna let those get toasted up as well, and then I'll go ahead and start blending my chile. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and start blending my chile. If I can get this on here, there we go. So let me grab, I'm gonna do onion. A good amount of onion and a lot of garlic. I'm going to go ahead and start adding some of these chiles, and I am going to start with the ones on bottom that have been in the water the longest. so I can let the other one start getting softened up. Alright, so I'm gonna add salt and water to this. A little bit of salt. And I'm gonna add some of the water that I used to reconstitute the chiles with. And I'm going to go ahead and blend this up so I can get this down. So that's what that's looking like. I'm going to go ahead and start adding more of the chiles. So I'm just going to keep doing this until I get them all blended, and that'll be the sauce for the meat. All right, so I just went ahead and got my tomatillos with this last batch, so I'm going to go ahead and blend that up. I still have a little bit more tomatillos, but I'll do those last, so I'm just going to blend this up. Alright, so I don't know if it cut out earlier, but I do have my celery. I'm chopping up my purple onion, and I'm also going to chop up some celery to put into the macaroni salad. But I do like to chop everything up fine. I'm just going to open that up. I'm going to chop up my my pickles. I'll be back. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and cut up my pickles, because I know I said celery, but it's pickles. I have my celery and onion in the bowl here. Alright, so that's all my pickles. Alright, I'm going to get this closer. Let me wash my hands. I'll be back. Alright, so now that I've got this stuff chopped up, I'm going to go ahead and add my pasta. Grab my eggs. All right, that's the second time that I don't know if I started recording or maybe I just didn't push the button, but I've got my olives in there. I'm doing the eggs, adding my eggs in here too. So I've got celery, purple onion, pickles, the pasta, olives, the eggs, and let me add my other ingredients in there. Gonna add some mustard. Some mayo. And I told you guys that I would give you a trick as to how to keep your potato salad, macaroni salad from drying out, because sometimes, you know, if you don't put a lot of mayonnaise in it, it dries out, and sometimes even when you put a lot of mayonnaise in it, it still dries out. So I add mayo. All right, and then I also add sour cream. The sour cream gives it a creamy texture, and it keeps it from drying out. All right, so I'm gonna add salt and pepper to this, and I'm gonna mix it up, put it in the bowl that it's gonna be in, and I'll be back. All right, so this is what it's looking like. I'm gonna go ahead and give it a quick taste test. Perfect. I'm gonna go ahead and put it in the bowl that I'm gonna keep it in. I'm gonna stick it in the fridge. All right, guys, so I did transfer all of the meat to this bigger pot so that it can all fit in one pot. Oh gosh. All right. My mom and dad left a while ago, so and now she would be telling me off right now for doing that. Because my hands are jacked up, but I'm feeling a lot better. But now that we got the meat all in one pan, I got my chile all mixed together. There's one batch. I'm gonna go ahead and add it in there, and you can hear the meat that it's nice and hot. It's nice and brown. So that's what it's looking like. So I'm gonna go ahead and add the chile in there. That's one batch. And then here's the second batch. All right, my battery's gonna die, so I'll be right back. All right, guys, sorry about that. So I did go ahead and put the chile in here with the meat. Just mixing it around, making sure everything's mixed together. So then I'm gonna go ahead and let that come up to a boil, and then I'll come back to check on it. All right, guys, I'm about to make my beans. I have my pot here with some chilitos. I'm just kind of roasting them a little bit. So I can add my beans. I think that's good. So I'm going to go ahead and add my beans. If it lets me. I'm gonna let those warm up, and I'll be back. All right, guys, so I've already taken the meat and the beans and put them in the crock pots. Now I am making my rice. I already have my tomato sauce blended here, and I have caldo cooking back there in the back. I'm just gonna brown up my rice so I can go get ready. Alright guys, so it looks like my rice is ready. So I'm gonna go ahead and add the tomato sauce. I'm gonna go ahead and add my caldo. So I'm going to taste it and see if it needs any more caldo de pollo, and I'm going to go ahead and cover it and let it do its thing. Alright guys, I'm done. Kitchen is clean. 10,000 dishes are washed. And now it's time to wash my ass and get ready, so I'll be back. Alright guys, so my comadre is on her way, so she has no idea. So I'm gonna make a little picture of some margaritas. That way we can have some margaritas when she gets here. So I'm gonna show you guys how I do that. All right, guys. So I went to get my my ingredients here. Let me open this stuff up. And all right. So you're gonna need a limeade. And this is really frozen. Let me grab a spoon. So you need a can of limeade. And then I use the same can to measure out, but these are super strong. And I'm only gonna do half of the can of tequila. And about half of the can of triple sec. And I'm gonna go ahead and mix that up. So to mix that up, I'll be back. All right, guys. So I added, I did like a little double of that, just so I can make a little half pitcher, because we're gonna have little cups of this, because this stuff is strong. But I'm gonna get my, salt, tajin, and some limes cut up so I can take that out there. So we got the food out here. We got the beans. We have all this rice. And then we have the carne. You can't really see it, but oh my gosh, it is so delicious. It smells so good. And then we have all the drinks out here. Oh, Art's gonna put the, that's the carne. Oh my gosh, it looks so good. And then we do have all of this stuff over here, and the drinks. And we do have oh, look at that sexy thing. We do have ice chests with the drinks, and just a plain one with ice for the lady drinks. Alright guys, my comadre just showed up. So hopefully she didn't see everybody else and she gets surprised right now when she walks in.
What's that song?
Go, comadre. Go, 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 go. Break the hip. Break the hip. You thought we were going to be the big tower?
She's still, I don't think she still knows. Surprise, comadre. I'm like, I don't think she knows. Surprise, this is for you. Those are super cute.
Hope you like them.
Alright guys, so
I'm going to use my alias.
this is what it's looking like. I have the chile colorado, the rice, the beans. I polished off a margarita, so I'm gonna go ahead and get another one. And there's, hey Miss Gabby. How was your food, Mama? Awesome. Alright guys, we're gonna go ahead and take a little shot of this Ciroc Passion. Look at it. Look at that magic sound.
I thought it was gonna be like a pink color.
It's water.
Like no color.
Two more shots.
See,
We need 2 more shots of you.
don't you wish?
Alright ladies. Happy birthday, comadre. Too many more. Cheers, cheers, cheers.
Back then it was a post office. No, it was a food store and then it became a post office.
It's really good.
That was good. Alright, look at comadre's cake. Looking cute. Hey. 3. Happy birthday to you.
Cha, cha, cha.
Happy birthday to you.
Cha, cha, cha.
Happy birthday, dear Cecilia. Happy birthday to you.
Somebody's bumping to the record player.
Alright guys, so the party was a success. I didn't get to vlog a lot only because I was trying to enjoy the company. It was so fun. I haven't had like a night like this in a long time. I am so happy that we did this for my comadre. She deserves this and a whole lot more. Happy birthday, comadre. I hope you enjoyed yourself. So last night I was trying to season my cast iron pot and I ended up burning my hand. So Art's gonna put some band-aids on, but let me show you guys what I'm working with over here. See if you guys can see it. I don't know if you guys can see it or not, but yeah, it blistered up and finally popped and it's hurting. So Art's gonna bandage it up for me. I think with just those two, babe. Thank you.
I'm the doctor here. I'll be the caller.
Thank you. So yeah, my hands were not working last night, and when I went to go grab the pan from the oven, or that pot from the oven, my hand slipped and I just barely touched the side of the pot, and yeah, that's what happened. So dealing with that. But on a better note, party was a success. The food was, even I gotta say, the food was amazing. It was so yummy. It was so good. Everyone loved the food, which I'm glad. My comadre just left right now, and I'm just glad that we were able to do this for her. She deserves, like I said, she deserves this a whole lot more. But it was fun. It was a lot of fun. We haven't done this in a while. I can't wait to do it again. Alright guys, that concludes today's video. Make sure to comment, share, like, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Before I do completely end today's video, I would like to do a shout out. Today's post notification shout out goes to Marisela P. If you would like a future post notification shout out, make sure to subscribe to my channel, turn on your post notifications, and comment down below. Thanks for watching, guys. Till next time.